Welcome back, dear children. Welcome to another session of our English class. Today, we are going to learn our grammar part. Verbs and kinds of verbs. We know verbs are also known as doing words or being words for some time. Let's look more about verbs and kinds of verbs. A verb is a doing word that shows an action, an event, or a state. A sentence may either have a main verb, a helping verb, or both. In other words, a verb is a word that informs about an action, an existence of something, or an occurrence. The verb is the main word in a sentence. No sentence can be completed without a verb. Children, now read these sentences. Mary put the cups on the table. Shakespeare was the greatest dramatist. Here, put is a doing word. It tells us what Mary did with the cups. Children, what Mary did with the cups? Yes, she put them on the table. Now, let's read the second sentence. Shakespeare was the greatest dramatist. Here, was is a being word. It tells about Shakespeare being the greatest dramatist. Now look at this diagram, children. Here we can see verbs and its kinds. Two kinds, main verbs and auxiliaries. Auxiliaries again classified into two, primary and modals. In primary, to do, to be, to have. In to do, does, do, did are auxiliary verbs. To be, am, is, are, was, were are auxiliaries. And in to have, has, have, had are auxiliaries. And modals, shall, will, should, would, may, might, etc. are auxiliaries. Children, now we are going to learn about action verbs. These verbs talk about what the subject is doing in the sentence. To recognize them, you simply have to look for the word in the sentence that answers the question, what is the subject doing? For example, Rose is painting the kitchen walls. The subject here is, what is subject here, children? Yes, Rose. And what is Rose doing? Of course, Rose is painting. Hence, painting is our action verb. Let's read the second example. My dog is sleeping on the sofa. The subject here is dog. And what is the dog doing? Yes, the dog is sleeping. So, sleeping is our action verb. Next one, object of the verb. If we frame a question using the verb with the word what or who, the word that answers the question is the object of the verb. Let's read these examples. Lata sang a song. I wrote a letter. Children like sweets. Children, in each of these sentences, the verb takes an object. Song, letter, and sweets are objects. Just now I told, if we frame a question using the verb with the word what or who, the word that answers the question is the object of the verb. Read the sentence, children. The chair needs repairs. Here, needs is the verb. If we frame a question using the verb with the word what or who. So here, verb is needs. Then ask, question using what or whom. Needs what? Repairs. So repairs is the object of the verb needs. Okay. Next one, he helps the poor. Children, here which is the object? How to find out the object from the sentence? Yes, here first we want to identify the verb from this sentence. Here verb is helps. Then using the verb with the word what or whom to ask question or frame a question. Then we get an answer. That answer is the poor. So the poor is the object of the verb helps. Okay. Children, now we are going to learn about helping verbs. I know you already learned this helping verbs. What is helping verb, children? Yes, helping verbs help or support the main verb. Now read these sentences. We are learning about helping verbs. Second one, you should complete the work by tomorrow. Children, here which are main verbs and auxiliary verbs. In first sentence, which is main verb, children? Yes, learning. We know helping verbs help or support the main verb. Here main verb is learning. Which word is supporting or helping the main verb here? Yes. Which word? Are. So are is auxiliary verb here. Take the second sentence. You should complete the work by tomorrow. Here main verb is complete and auxiliary verb is should. Okay. Okay, children, this is the time to say goodbye. See you tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day.